Everyone, today we're going to read The Pirate and the Firefly. One quiet street in a peaceful little town. Children were walking home from school when suddenly, thief, cried the shopkeeper as Captain Cole burst through the doors. His lunch bag bulging with candy, the scallywag yelled to his pirate friend who was raiding nearby. The boys raced down Mayfield Lane, their feet and hearts pounding. When Mr. O'Brien was finally out of sight, they stopped to enjoy their stolen treasure. All except Oliver. "What's the problem, me hearty?" Cole asked. "I think it's time for me to go home." Captain Cole squeezed the shoulders of his newest recruits. "Arg, come on, we're pirates. This is what pirates do." Is it nice to steal? Oliver ate the candy, but for some reason it didn't taste as sweet as it usually did. He couldn't stop thinking about poor Mr. O'Brien, the empty gumdrop bin in the candy shop, and how disappointed his mom would be if she knew what he'd done. Oliver was so lost in thought that he didn't even notice the Firefly friend waiting to welcome him home. "Mom, why do pirates plunder? Mom, can kids get sent to the brig? Mom, do naughty children get cavities? Mom, is stealing ever okay, like when Daddy steals your covers?" "Oliver," his mom said, "is something bothering you?" Oliver swallowed hard. He knew his mom always made him feel better, but he also thought he'd be in trouble if he told her the truth. "I'm tired. Can we talk about it later?" "Okay," she said. "Just remember, I love you. And now get some sleep. Cole's party's tomorrow." Alone in his room in the darkness matched how Oliver felt in his heart. He was sad and couldn't sleep. He knew he'd made wrong choices and that his pirate friends didn't feel sorry for what they did. But he still wanted to be their friend. He still wanted to be a pirate. The next day, Oliver's mother dropped him off at the party where his friends were waiting. "Anchors aweigh," Cole said, and with that, the little band of buccaneers followed their leader to the backyard. Oliver had never seen such a big tree, or such an enormous tree house, or a plank so high off the ground. As they reached the deck, "Ollie, you saucy dog, time to walk the plank." Cole moved in closer, pulling out his cardboard cutlass and pointing it at Oliver. "Is ye a scaredy cat?" Oliver stepped out into the creaky boards, his heart thumping. "Land ho!" Immediately the boys obeyed their command and hurried down the ladder. Oliver couldn't get down fast enough. On the sidewalk in front of the house, Cole's neighbor was strolling with her dolls. In a flash, the nasty pirates overturned her wagon as she and the gang sprinted towards the creek at the end of the street. Oliver glanced over his shoulder to see the little girl in tears. He wanted to go back and help, but he remembered that today he was a pirate, and he really didn't want to walk the plank. Cole swung across the rushing water on the rope swing, and the crew followed like they always did, but Oliver let go too soon and landed in the creek. The boys pointed and laughed at him. When the pirates returned from their voyage, Oliver was relieved to see his mom's car in the driveway. He was cold and wet and wanted to go home. "Mom, should friends stick together no matter what? Mom, why are some kids bullies? Mom, are you sad when I break the rules? Mom, if I don't want to be a follower, how do I become a captain?" Oliver blinked away blurry tears when he saw Phineas outside his window. He was glad to see his faithful friend. "Ahoy, mate! Oh, Phineas, I've been a bad pirate. For 2 whole days, I followed everything Cole did, but none of it was good." Phineas landed on the book. "Oliver, people who want you to do things for the wrong or dangerous are not true friends. We need to pay attention to ourselves." Wow, can you imagine? We should be good people, and we should do what we want to do, and know that not everyone will like that. Oliver liked imagining himself as a hero instead of a villain. He could hardly wait till his vessel's next turn. "There she blows," cried Oliver when he saw the little lass still sitting on the sidewalk. "Won't be back to set things right." The crew was happy to be helping instead of pillaging. "Since you discovered the real treasures," and now they were all friends, and they said sorry to the guy that they stole the candy from. And they now are nice pirates.